Right guys, well I've trekked up the hill behind us and at Everton campsite. So tonight what I'm going to do is, since I can't really post photos of the guys, the scouts and that, I am going to go and do a wee bit of wild camping down in the woods, and then I'll move all my camp stuff over when the scouts turn up tomorrow. I'm just up early the night before just so Susie doesn't need to gaze a lift in the morning really. If you can tell, but I am absolutely sweating as well as it being raining. But right, so picked out my spot for the night. It's a wee bit in from the woods. Everton is just over there. I've got a nice wee view for the morning, just above the pines. There's nobody about as well. There has been some evidence of campers up here over the summer, but it's the second Friday back for school, so hopefully there'll be no winds up, enjoying a cheeky baby. Cleared off all my space. Just going to kick a couple of twigs out of the way and then going to get set up. This is where Nathan, my editor, will do a wee quick speed run of me tidying up and setting up my tent, and then that'll be us getting sorted. Is up to an extent, so first wee product that I am reviewing just now actually came from Temu. Two of the things I'm reviewing tonight are from Temu. So I got a set of steel tent pegs because last time my nephew used this tent, came back either bent pegs or missing pegs, so this is coming to Nathan's wages.
Shame on the network that puts this junk on the air.
Peter, maybe you shouldn't say anything bad about the network.
Oh, why? What are they going to do? Cut our budget? I want to go get a beer.
Going to give these a go, see how good they actually are. How many have I got? 20. I've got 20 pegs. I think I only really need 12, so it means I've got 8 backups. But we'll see how well these do, and hopefully a bit of quality testing, you know. Right, so critique number one, they are a wee bit flimsy, had a wee bit of a root there, so there's a wee dent in it. Doesn't look like it's completely knackered. I could probably fix that when I get home though, but I'm not exactly the strongest of tent pegs, so I'll get the rest of the tent up and then we'll do a wee rating. Right, so tent's up. As for pegs, so as I said, I got these for Temu. I think they cost me about £3, and it kind of shows. They're The rest of them are alright. Out of 10 I'd probably rate them 6. Not the best, not the worst. They'll help, they work in a pinch, they're good as a wee backup set of pegs, I would say, at least. And you get a good wee amount for the price you're paying. So that's my first wee camp sort of set up. What I'm going to do is I'll get everything set up inside, and then I'll do the next wee review of my next wee thing. I will try and find these things if you're ever interested in trying them out, and I'll post them in the description below if they're still up on Temu. If they're not, you can get similar things. But this is, I was needing to replace my old roll mat because there was a bit of a leak in it, and because I am an old man of nearly 30, wished, I definitely needed one of these, so I'm going to inflate it. It has its own built-in inflation pump that all you do is you just stamp on that and it inflates, which you will see in a wee second. Rain's dying off a wee bit as well, and midges are keeping at bay, so good night so far. So there's 2 caps, so open it fully to empty it, and you just open the first wee cap, and that is the wee valve. So what you do is you apply pressure and it pumps up. I am going to go over here and do it now.
"2,000 years later." Eventually.
And there you have it. Good quality. It took me a couple of minutes to get it properly inflated, and I was an absolute fanny and forgot to bring the instructions, so it took me a wee minute. But as soon as you get into the rhythm of your CPR training, comes in handy at some point, even when you're camping apparently. What I'll do is I will wait till the end of the weekend, and I will give you a wee review of comfort wise and all that. For setting up review, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It wasn't too much effort, and you're not having to blow into it yourself as well, which is handy. So yeah, good. I've so far it's scoring at least an 8 or a 9. We'll see how we get on during the night, and I'll give you a wee review after we're finished camping and comfort wise and all that, and see how good a sleep we get on it. Good morning guys. Nice wee view in the background there. So last night had a fun wee camperoonie. Also tested out that. So review of my camp mat. Compared to my last roll mat that I had, that is definitely one of the best night sleeps I've had in a good while camping. Didn't have to re-inflate or anything like that, which was handy. Quite comfy, built-in pillow, and doesn't take up too much space, which is handy. Not bad sleep. I would rate it probably an 8 out of 10. There is some things that I would maybe, I think the only gripe I've got really with it is that the material, like because I've recently cut my hair, my hair is rather hypersensitive, or my head is rather hypersensitive, so I was kind of sticking to the pillow part. But I was able to solve that with a present from my dear wife Susie. She got us a wee tartan scarf from one of our places of work where she shot off to a couple of weeks ago, so I used that as a sort of pillow cover, and it worked out pretty well. So, you know, adapt, survive, overcome.
Right, I want to get it out of the way right now that Bear Grylls is fake. Man vs Wild is fake. He's been caught having like full dinners with the production crew, and when he's sleeping in his quote-unquote shelter, he's actually going to like a 5-star motel. So don't believe Bear Grylls at all.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move all my gear back over to Everton, and just get ready for the scouts turning up in a couple of hours. And then we're going to do some scouty stuff, practice for the Hardy Webster, and yeah, like it's going to be a good day. this will be the end of this video. Anyway, I am currently recording at least 2 videos while I'm here. One for Daft Dam and the other for camping, as a wee bit of a different thing, showing you off. I've had a good few hours sleep. I feel quite refreshed, to be honest. It's been a good wee escape. Definitely helped me out up here. And today, when I'm going to be doing all the scouty stuff with the guys, is going to be a great day. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram and X now, and also give us a wee follow on Spotify for the podcast as well. I will hopefully have a podcast up soon, like a proper recorded one in the studio in the house. So this is me signing off. Remember guys, get out in the house, clear your head, discover Scotland.